Hello all, my name is Vishu Mahajan. I'm from Chandigarh. This year I have secured 70th All India rank in the Civil Services exam. My optional is physics and I secured 281 marks out of 500. I graduated from IIT Bombay in 2012 in computer science, and I just wanted to discuss about physics as an optional for the civil services exam. And I think from my experience of the past 2 years, since I've been studying for the exam and I've taken the exam twice, I think physics as an optional is a very promising subject. I would like to highlight some of the points which I think go in the favor of physics as a choice for optional in the exam. One is that science subjects in general and physics in particular is very objective. If you compare it with the humanities subjects and the art subject like sociology or history or anything else for that matter, like public administration as well, all these are highly subjective and the variation in marks across years is very high. So you can have one student securing more than 250 marks in 1 year, and in the next attempt he would be getting less than even 200 or 150. So that uncertainty is something that is there in other optional subjects but not in physics. So if you consider my performance also, last year I had, in my last attempt I got some 262 marks, and this year I got 281 marks. So you can, in general, in all physics students, you will see this successive improvement over the years, but this doesn't happen necessarily with other optional subjects. The bottom line is that whatever time you invest and effort you invest in physics as an optional, you will get the in returns according to your investment, and that is something which reduces the uncertainty of the entire exams a lot. Apart from that, there is a concern among students that the physics syllabus is very vast. So I think it is vast overall, but given the right guidance, I think you can restrict the scope of your studies to the right stuff that you need to study for the exam. So that is where DIAS as an institute and Vajpayee sir in particular have been really helpful in my performance till now. Sir himself says that he is not here to teach you physics, he is here to get you through the exam. And I think that is the strategy that anyone who enters into this examination preparation needs to keep in mind. If you want to study physics, you can probably do a PhD, but if you want to clear the exam, you will have to restrict the scope of your study, and that is where sir will help you a lot. He'll tell you exactly what things to cover. He has an immense experience of the last more than 20 years. And I was a regular classroom student and I attended all the modules, all the lectures, and I found them to be really helpful in terms of guiding me in the right direction. And then obviously in this exam you need to do a lot of self-study as well. It's not as if you come to the class, sit for a lecture for 2 hours and expect to get a very good rank. You obviously have to complement your coaching with your self-study. And also there is a comparison drawn between maths and physics regularly. So in that I think there is a very basic and fundamental difference between the two subjects and their syllabus. Maths is more abstract, and the syllabus, the graduation syllabus is very abstract. So if you can think in abstract terms, it might be good. But for a normal student, I think physics being a concrete subject which you can visualize, you can perceive things happening, I think in that sense physics is again a much better option than maths. Finally, I would also like to comment about IAS as a career choice for IT students, and being from IT, I have seen my friends being frustrated with their corporate jobs these days, and it's a valid frustration. I think there's a lot of ambition, but the necessary opportunities not being provided in the private sector, jobs are not being created. In IS and in civil services, the good thing is that you have all the authority to do good work, and there is obviously a lot to be done in a country like ours. And that is why I think all the right minds should try to move towards this direction and improve the administration and governance in the country, which affects the lives of almost everyone in the country. This is not the case in private sector jobs, where your footprint of the company you will be working for will be very limited, and it will have a very little impact on other people's lives. I think in terms of the sheer impact that you can create on and touch other people's lives, I think this is a very good career choice. So again, I would like to highly thank Vajpayee sir and IS in helping me achieve this feat today. Thank you.